This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Peter Dubois.
And I'm Beth Jones. First tonight, police responded to an incident in Hamden today after receiving reports of a missing 4-year-old boy.
Our Grace Blanchard has more on what we know right now.
Just before noon, it was reported that a child from the Highland Preschool in Hamden was missing.
Of Highland School on the line 29 Kennebec Road, he's reporting a missing toddler. I could get you to start that way. You'll be looking for a 4-year-old white male, blonde hair, blue sweatshirt and jeans.
According to the Hamden police chief, the child wandered into the yard next door from the back of the preschool.
We responded immediately. Upon our arrival, the staff had located the child out behind the daycare center in the area of the neighboring residence.
Ambulance services were on the scene as well, although the status of the child's medical situation is unclear at this time. According to Bailey, the child received medical attention on the scene before being transported to Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center.
As any time young children are missing, it's a cause for concern for sure. But he was located fairly quickly, and they were able to get him the medical treatment that he needed.
Police plan to investigate this incident further. It is unclear whether or not the preschool will resume on Tuesday. In Hamden, Grace Blanchard, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Well, authorities have released the names of the 3 people killed in a crash in Glenburn early Sunday morning. At approximately 2:30 a.m., the Penobscot County Sheriff's Office was dispatched to the Phillips Road in Glenburn for a report of a serious single-vehicle crash. Police say a Toyota Prius left the roadway at a high rate of speed and went into a ditch, striking a driveway culvert. 47-year-old Jonathan Ferreira of Levant, 35-year-old Mason Harlow of Dedham, and 50-year-old Carl Vincent died in the crash. The sheriff's office says Vincent owned the Prius involved. The cause and contributing factors of that crash are still under investigation.
An Augusta man extradited from Mississippi on a murder charge appeared in court this afternoon. Our Matthew Juronsic has the details.
34-year-old Andrew Redmond appeared on Zoom at Kennebec County Superior Court Monday.
Yes, Your Honor.
Redmond is currently being charged with intentional or knowing murder. If found guilty, he could serve a minimum of 25 years to life behind bars. According to Maine Department of Public Safety spokesperson Shannon Moss, Redmond is accused of killing 34-year-old Tyler Robinson of Augusta on July 28, 2023. An affidavit we obtained states Redmond and 3 other men allegedly lured Robinson to 8 Shovelhead Lane. The affidavit states one of the men allegedly involved told police they tried to force Robinson out of his vehicle at gunpoint. It says when Robinson fled, Redmond allegedly got into his ATV and continued after him. The court document states the same man allegedly told police he had heard the ATV stop and then a gunshot, and that Redmond told the man he killed Robinson. That same man allegedly admitted to helping Redmond dispose of the body. Redmond was taken into custody on September 11th after allegedly trying to evade Biloxi, Mississippi police officers. After an alleged police chase, the Redmonds pulled over and complied with the arrest. We reached out to defense attorney Steve Smith, who declined to comment. Redmond did not enter a plea but will have a hearing determining bail at a future date. In Augusta, Matthew Juronsic, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
A Holden man who was charged with 8 counts of gross sexual assault in 2022 pleaded guilty today. 56-year-old Morris Carr was in court on Monday where he pleaded guilty to 3 counts of gross sexual assault on a child under the age of 12. The case was investigated by the Holden Police Department in 2022, and the state asked that he be sentenced to the maximum 30 years in prison, given the extent of the assaults and the ages of the 3 victims. According to DA Mark Rucci, all 3 of the victims were actually below the age of 10 when the assaults occurred between 2015 and 2018. The victims were identified as Carr's step-grandchildren, and a mother of one of the victims did speak in court. In an emotional statement, Carr shared his remorse for his actions.
I think it was a bad choice and hurt you girls. I cannot fathom what you 3 are thinking of me. I should.
Given the severity of the case, the judge decided to hold off sentencing until later this week. Carr will continue to be held at the Penobscot County Jail until a new sentencing date is determined.
A man is facing felony charges after a burglary in Sullivan. According to the Hancock County Sheriff's Office, 54-year-old Wayne Kane of Sullivan was arrested after Hancock County Sheriff's deputies were called to a residence for a report of a suspicious incident. They say when deputies arrived, they discovered the house had been broken into and heavily vandalized, and a significant amount of property had also been stolen. Some of that stolen property was recovered at a separate residence in Sullivan. Kane is being charged with burglary, aggravated criminal mischief, theft by unauthorized taking, theft by receiving stolen property, and violation of conditions of release.
Well, 2 New Hampshire residents were sent to a local hospital after an Ellsworth police officer allegedly crashed into them while attempting to make a U-turn. According to the Hancock County Sheriff's Office, the crash happened at 12:48 Friday at the intersection of Bucksport Road and Twin Hill Road. The Sheriff's Office says Ellsworth police officer Zachary Chandler attempted to use the breakdown lane to perform a U-turn after spotting a speeding vehicle going east into Ellsworth on Route 1. The marked cruiser then allegedly struck the passenger side of a 2019 Toyota Sequoia that was traveling west, causing the vehicle to roll over several times, according to the report. Ellsworth Police Chief Glenn Mosier says they are thankful that this accident did not cause any serious injuries.
Certainly not to diminish any of the injuries that may have occurred as a result of this crash, but certainly glad that there wasn't anything much more serious, and that everyone was able to is able to not be in the hospital and receiving any further treatment.
Well, the 2 New Hampshire residents involved in the crash received minor injuries and have been released from Northern Light Maine Coast Hospital. Officer Chandler did not sustain any injuries in that crash. Ellsworth Police Sergeant Chad Wilmot will be investigating the crash. That speeding car, by the way, that caused the officer to make the U-turn was never found.
A Caribou man has pleaded guilty for his role in drug trafficking in Penobscot and Aroostook counties. According to court records, 54-year-old James King and others trafficked methamphetamine and fentanyl in the 2 counties between January of 2018 and December of 2021. King faces 10 years to life in prison and a fine of up to $10 million. To date, 8 of the 21 defendants in this case have been sentenced, and 9 of the 13 remaining defendants have pleaded guilty.
Well, a quick note, if you plan on traveling through Bangor tomorrow, the city's Public Works Department wants you to know they'll be closing down Pine Street. The closure will extend on Pine Street from State Street to Penobscot Street, and it's for road repairs throughout the day. Only local traffic will be allowed, so Public Works asks that you avoid this area and seek an alternate route.
The campaign for Maine's 2nd congressional district seat officially began today for candidate Austin Theriault. The former NASCAR driver and current state Republican House representative is seeking the congressional seat currently held by U.S. Representative Jared Golden. Theriault retired from racing in 2019 and was elected into the Maine State House of Representatives in 2022. He says he is hoping to bring strong leadership and help change issues that impact Maine's 2nd district.
It's all about putting the people over the politics, and right now there's no doubt people are frustrated with what's going on in D.C. with the border crisis and record inflation and just the unfair trade practices that have basically took jobs out of Maine for decades. There's a lot of work that has to be done, and this district deserves a strong fighter, somebody who's going to be effective.
Theriault will be running against Dedham resident Robert Cross and current state representative Mike Sobolewski.
All right, so no doubt, the next election cycle is going to be a very busy one for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, in the meantime, we did enjoy a very, very nice day today, and here's hoping there's more of that on the way. So let's go ahead and get a first check of our forecast.
Hey, Beth and Peter, thank you. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. Look at the temperatures today, hanging out near 70 here in Bangor, 66 in Bar Harbor. But hold on, warmer temperatures are on the way. In fact, many of us could go for mid-70s, even upper 70s this week into next. Because this is the long-range temperature outlook now, we have much warmer temperatures on the way. We've been waiting for this pretty much all summer long, right? But now that it's fall, we do have warmer temperatures on the way, and that's going to bring us some really, really, really nice days ahead. The rain you see there is going to to stay down there tonight. No issues for us this evening, or really through tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. A long, dry stretch for us into the weekend and beyond. And we're in a good spot, basically, with warming temperatures. Our forecast then tonight, though, we're talking about mostly clear skies, some dense fog late with low temperatures in the 40s. Your full forecast is coming up. Beth and Peter.
All right, looks pretty nice.
It really does.
All righty, well, coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, the University of Maine is launching a new program to help those who put their studies on pause to get their degree.
Our Devin Dagnall will bring us that story right after this break.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty.
Lease an all-wheel drive Tucson for $269 a month, or get 2.99% APR, or up to $1,500 bonus cash. See your Bangor Hyundai dealer.
From a humble horse and buggy beginning over 100 years ago to a fleet of modern deluxe motor coaches today, Sear North Star Tours wants to take you places. In Maine, throughout the United States, and abroad, we offer tours and day trips to suit everyone's interests and passions. Cherry blossoms in the spring, Prince Edward Island in the summer, trips to the city, trips to the shore, culture, history, music, and more. Sear North Star Tours. Where can we take you?
Ready to refresh your home? Fall into savings with incredible deals at the Furniture Gallery. Shop new arrivals from top brands like Ashley, Serta, Restonic, Nectar, and Franklin. Fall in love with unbeatable deals like our sofa and love seat sets for only $9.99 or sofas starting at $3.99. Indulge in ultimate comfort with over 150 recliner styles starting at just $2.99. My family and I are committed to giving you the best value for your money at the Furniture Gallery. Support our Maine family-owned business and save money. The Furniture Gallery.
Nana's Attic started many years ago for me. When I was a young fellow, I used to go with my grandmother collecting antiques and selling antiques. I went on many trips with Nana as I was fascinated with the world of antiques and the history behind old things. They remind you of days that have gone by, but spark memories of youth and hanging out with loved ones that are no longer with us. Now I've made that dream a reality. First with my Ellsworth Flea Market, and now my own store, Nana's Attic and Then Some, located in the old Olympia Sports in Ellsworth, where you'll find treasures and antiques galore.
Mesothelioma is more than a ravaging illness. It is a disease that can ruin a family's finances and is never the victim's fault. The law offices of Joe Bornstein has been fighting and winning for Maine families for nearly 50 years, and we've collected over $500 million for injured Mainers. If you or a loved one is a victim of mesothelioma or asbestos-related lung cancer, call Joe today for a free case evaluation and to learn about your family's legal rights. Dial 207-CALL-JOE or online at joebornstein.com.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Santa Fe with America's best warranty.
Lease an all-wheel drive Santa Fe for $279 a month, or get 2.99% APR, or up to $3,000 bonus cash. See your Bangor Hyundai dealer.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back. Well, some Mainers will have more time to file their taxes due to Hurricane Lee. Because of the disaster declaration by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, individuals, households, and businesses throughout the state of Maine will have their tax filing and tax payment deadlines postponed if those deadlines fall on or after September 15th and before February 15th. And you can get more information and even forms at irs.gov.
The University of Maine is launching a new program that aims to help people who took a break from their studies finally earn their degree. Our Devin Dagnall stopped by campus to learn more.
In the state of Maine, hundreds of thousands of adults have a background in college, but still no diploma to show for it. In response to that fact, the University of Maine is rolling out a program to help those adults get back on track to finally earn their degrees or certifications.
Essentially, we have 280,000 adults here in Maine that have some college background, but they never completed their degree. And so the idea behind this program called Finish Strong is to help them on their journey get this pathway to actually finish their degree.
The Finish Strong program isn't just for Mainers. According to the Executive Vice President of Academic Affairs, John Volan, the university hopes Finish Strong will also help the estimated 50,000 immigrants and asylum seekers with college backgrounds in the state finish their education.
Some actually may have degrees, and so we'll have to look into that for them, and others may have been pursuing their degree and didn't finish, and we hope to be able to assist them as well.
The Finish Strong program will be launched in time for the 2024 spring semester, and it comes with some added bonuses. Those enrolled in the program will be given an academic advisor specifically for Finish Strong and a scholarship of up to $300. After registering for their first course, Finish Strong students will qualify for a second course at absolutely no cost.
For those that need it, we will be enhancing our Intensive English Language Institute, and so they'll get support in that way as well.
Applications for the Finish Strong program are available online, a link for which can be found on our website, foxbangor.com. In Orono, Devin Dagnall, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
And still to come on ABC 7 News at 6. In sports, we'll hear from Jordan Stevens as his Black Bears look to rebound, hosting Stony Brook this weekend.
We'll have that story and much more right after the break.
What can I get everyone?
The usual for all of us?
Actually, I'll do the special.
Great choice.
Wow, the special? Look at you.
Switch it up sometimes, you know.
I got 4 vodka sodas and 1 Maine blueberry mojito. So, who ordered the special? I'll grab a few more.
It's time to try something new. For more cocktail inspiration, download the Maine Spirits app.
If you are in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, or Maine, you could get a deal at the Toyota 5-state sales event with thousands of new vehicles available from the longest-lasting brand, Toyota. Right now, you could save up to $1,700 with affordable 3.99% financing on an all-wheel drive RAV4. And every RAV4 comes with 2 years no-cost maintenance and more. The Toyota 5-state sales event at your New England Toyota dealer, your all-wheel drive headquarters. Toyota, let's go places.
On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Ellsworth, is sponsored by Nana's Attic and Then Some in Ellsworth is full of unique antique items from the past that everyone will enjoy. 3 Pennies and a Dime is a unique Maine-made gift store featuring more than 100 local artisans. Come visit us in our new spot in the Maine Coast Mall. Dragonfire Pizza, serving the best pizza in Ellsworth. Don't believe us? Why not come by and see what all the hype is about?
Wheel of Fortune has been part of your life for over 40 years.
Isn't this something? Boy, oh boy.
With Pat and Dana leading the way for every wheel spinning, money-winning moment. All new episodes airing now.
Celebrating 41 years of excitement.
This season will truly be unlike any other.
Now it's time to celebrate in a big way.
Tonight's Wheel of Fortune will air on WFVX Fox 22.
Looking to buy or sell your home in eastern and central Maine? Look no further than Melissa Bartlett of Better Homes and Gardens Masiello Group. With more than 25 years of experience in the industry, multi-millions in sales, and 5-star recommendations, Melissa knows the ins and outs of the market, making your real estate journey seamless. Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, Melissa's expertise will guide you every step of the way. Your journey to a new home starts here with your Maine Moon and Melissa Bartlett. Call today and let her experience be your advantage.
Now, with so much on the line, more Americans are turning to David Muir and ABC's World News Tonight than any other newscast across all of television.
Happy Monday, everybody. Thank you for staying with us. It is the first Monday of the year, waking up after a Patriots win, and it feels good. The Pats heading down to the Meadowlands in the wind and the rain and pulling out a tough 15-10 victory over the Jets. It was a really ugly football game, but the old saying is a win is a win. With the weather and the strength of that Jets defense, it was pretty much what we expected. The Patriots broke off one big play. There it is, a long touchdown on a play action to tight end Pharaoh Brown. But it was a really tough game for Mac Jones and the offense. Just that one touchdown and 2 field goals. And if it really weren't for the Patriots defense also shutting down the Jets, it could have been a much different game. And Mac himself will be the first one to tell you that.
Yeah, I knew today that, in the conditions that they were going to do a great job stopping the other offense. And I kind of, was really proud of them because they just kept going out there and doing it to the very last play. And for me, just put more points on the board, and we'll do that. It's, like I said, it was a tough day, but we got the win, and, a lot of it was from special teams and defense.
that it was. Let's stay with some football now. Down in Virginia this weekend, it was another loss for the University of Maine, falling 28-3 at the hands of William and Mary. It was also another tough matchup for the Black Bears. At 0-4 right now, they've faced one FBS team and 3 nationally ranked FCS teams, 2 of them being top 5 squads, including the Tribe. With the strength of their schedule, really nothing has come easy for the Black Bears. They've had chances to capitalize, but head coach Jordan Stevens says they just need to execute when they get those opportunities.
But our margin for error is very small, and it is in this league. So, we have to capitalize on times when we need to convert or we need to make a play. We're continuing to work that and, have work to do, and we're getting back to work this week.
All right, right now, a big issue has been the offense for the Black Bears. They're averaging under 10 points a game and 9.75. We'll hear more on that tomorrow, but this week is a big opportunity to turn it around with winless Stony Brook coming to Orono, but Stevens says they'll still have their hands full with the Seawolves.
I think they're a sound defense. They're a group that's playing with purpose, playing with passion, and you feel that on their sideline in the game. You feel that just how they play is that this is going to be a passionate group that comes up here.
All right, that one is at home on Saturday. Looking forward to that. And finally, some good news here. College basketball season officially tips off today. Around the country, all NCAA hoops teams can officially start practice. We are just 40 days out from the first official games of the season, just about 40 days out. For the Black Bears, both Chris Markwood and the men's team and Amy Vachon and the women's team will open up their seasons on the road on November 6th. The men take on Charlotte and the women take on Quinnipiac. And then we will really be in full swing of sports season up here once basketball starts. I, for one, cannot wait to be in a packed pit for some hoops. All right, that is all the time we have for sports. Here is your full 5-day forecast.
All right, Tyler, thank you. Let's start here. The temperature results came in from August, and August came back as the hottest August on record globally. That's land and ocean temperatures. So on this map, red's above average, blue is below. Lots of red on the map for sure. But look around here, right there. It's hard to see right there, right? We were actually below average throughout the state during the month of August. Out there today, though, we're right at averages. 68 here in Bangor, 64 for Millinocket. A comfortable day today, but even warmer temperatures are on the way. In fact, here's the outlook for really the first week or so of October. We're talking about temperatures above average around here, and that's going to keep going and going and going. We waited pretty much all summer for warmer temperatures, and now that it's fall, the warmer temperatures, of course, are on the way. So it is going to feel like fall around here at night with low temperatures pretty much in the 40s for a couple days around here, but then lots of clear skies, some dense fog, and then warming temperatures by the weekend. We could have high temperatures back in the mid-70s around here. Right now, though, the wind is out of the northeast around 10 to 15 miles per hour. You felt that today, right? But overall, this will die down a bit tonight and become less strong, and that will give us some areas of dense fog again by tomorrow morning. If you're out driving, 4, 5, 6 a.m., be ready for that. The dense fog will be out there. All right, big picture shows this thing is on, right? Just lots of clear skies across the state today. A gorgeous day pretty much everywhere you went. A bit cool, okay, we got it, but again, warmer temperatures are on the way. This rain you see there's a front in there that's going to stay there, so we are in a really good spot in terms of precipitation. We're going to dry out for several days around here, and most likely through the weekend into next week, we have a long dry stretch unfolding across our region. For tonight, though, no worries at all, except for some dense fog late. For tomorrow, looking pretty good as well. Don't forget your sunglasses tomorrow. Lots of sun throughout the afternoon with temperatures up near 70. Same thing for Wednesday and for Thursday, and we'll press repeat for Friday into Saturday. In fact, this weekend, right now, I know we're still 4 or 5 days out, looks fantastic around here with sunshine and temperatures in the 70s. Our forecast then tonight, though, is lots of clear skies out there, low temperatures in the 40s or so, with a northeast breeze around 5 to 10 for tomorrow. All right, mostly sunny and really nice out there, right? High temperatures up near 68, so near 70 again, with a north breeze around 5 to 10. And then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast shows the story, so less sunshine tomorrow. Wednesday, same story. Thursday, same story. Look at Thursday's high, 75. Friday, 74. There's the weekend. Plenty of sunshine with temperatures in the 70s. Beth and Peter?
Wow. Just picture perfect.
Yeah, so maybe fall officially, but summer's still trying to hang on by a thread.
At least in the afternoon, for sure.
Yeah, really love that.
All righty.
Well, there's more to come after the break. Stay with us.
When outdoors, some people like it hot and some people like it cold. However, when indoors, most people like it comfortably warm. Choose a Boderas boiler from McCusick Petroleum Company to provide you with comfortable and efficient heat. They also offer sales and service on many brands of furnaces, boilers, and water heaters. McCusick Petroleum Company delivers oil and LP gas to homes and businesses throughout the Pequot region. If you'd like more information on pricing or service, call or stop by our office in Dover Foxcroft.
Today, there are so many Medicare health plan options.
True, and it can be confusing. Are you getting all the benefits that you are entitled to? Here at Senior Planning Center, we represent most plans available to help you secure the benefits that you are entitled to.
And this is why thousands of Mainers have turned to the Senior Planning Center as their trusted Medicare resource.
With agents and locations across Maine, call today. No obligation to enroll.
A tractor is a big piece of machinery, so you have to trust what your dealer's telling you is the right thing.
We're just trying to help you figure out what the best tool is to do the job that you've got in front of you.
United Ag and Turf customer experience has been great. I had to call the service department. I was able to get somebody come out. He even texted me later just to make sure everything was good the next day.
The sales process was very low pressure. We ended up with the tractor that we wanted. We've also ended up with the service that we needed.
We are United, your local John Deere dealer.
Ventilators, IV equipment, incubators in the NICU. Every room here is filled with life-saving medical equipment that relies on electricity. But question 3 would cost Mainers $13.5 billion and put our electricity in the hands of politicians. Politicians who pocket money from oil and gas companies. I wouldn't put a politician in charge of all of this. The stakes are just too high to trust them. Question 3 is a risk Mainers can't afford.
It's the Toyota 5-state sales event with deals on vehicles from the longest-lasting brand, Toyota. Recent and soon-to-be college grads could get a $500 rebate over and above most other offers. The Toyota 5-state sales event. Toyota, let's go places.
This week, the shutdown showdown amid Republican infighting on the Hill with less than a week to go. Plus, the migrant crisis at the border. More Americans turn to the most watched newscast on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Made it their mission to help animal owners honor their pets when they pass away. Our Jody Hersey has more on the owners of Ashes to Ashes Pet Crematory.
There's a lot of hurting people out there, and we tend to outlive our pets, and if we can help them through it, that's what we need to do.
Jean and Artis Goodine have been operating Ashes to Ashes in LaGrange for 8.5 years. This couple knows firsthand what it's like to lose a beloved pet.
We've lost a lot of pets through the years, so that's all what God put us through to prepare us to do this.
The Goodines walk with pet owners through their loss and sit with them, hearing memories about the joys and even the antics that special animal brought to the family.
Because a lot of people, their pet is like a child. It really is. And the loss of it is just, it breaks their heart. So when they come in, we weigh the pet, we let them go out and see it again before they leave. We spend as much time as you want with it saying goodbye, knowing that it's going to be with us.
Ashes to Ashes also sells urns, jewelry, and other pieces that hold the cremains of any pet.
Yeah, anywhere from tarantulas on up to alpacas and hedgehogs and obviously dogs and cats, but even goldfish.
Ashes to Ashes has helped Maine families from Presque Isle to Portland and everywhere in between remember, memorialize, and honor their pet after it's taken its last breath. This line of work is not easy, but for the Goodines, it's truly a labor of love.
It's very rewarding. We want you to know about us, so you'll know about us before you need us.
In LaGrange, I'm Jody Hersey for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
And finally tonight, Hannaford Supermarkets is helping children build lifelong healthy eating habits and combating food insecurity through its new Snack Pals Plates program. Now through October 31st, customers can purchase a colorful Snack Pals plate located in special displays like the one you see here in the produce section at all Hannaford stores. Plates are 2 for $5, and each Snack Pals plate purchase results in a donation to a local hunger relief organization in the store's community. The plates feature illustrations of fun Snack Pals characters and offer nutritional guidance for a well-balanced meal with 4 quadrants allocating space for fruits, veggies, whole grains, and lean proteins. The plates also include helpful tips such as filling half of your plate with fruits and vegetables. A very good tip there, and one that I think I could be reminded of a little bit more.
I was just going to say, get them started early forming
Yeah.
healthy eating habits, but we all need those reminders to eat well.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Alrighty, folks. Well, that is going to do it for us from everybody here at ABC7. Take care and have a great night.
Good night, everyone.